Yo, this is the HarmonyOS PC running 6.0 HarmonyOS. You can see this is the Huawei MateBook Pro 6.0 version 328 SP17 latest version of the beta 6.0 version running Huawei Kirin X90 CPU with 32 GB RAM. So this is very great PC now I'm using. Today, it has announced the new things is the OpenEuler, the Linux OpenEuler, so that you can run the Linux on this kind of Huawei HarmonyOS PC. So you go to the app gallery and then you go to 应用长线 is the application trial application, new application here. Wait for it. Okay, while waiting, we'll just go to the other step. So here is the OpenEuler. Now, just very easy. Just open the terminal. Here, 应用长线 open the new trial application so that you can look at the new application here. Is this 融合开发引擎 is the latest one. Is this kind of Linux environment, the virtual machine or container, I don't know. It's saying this the lightweight virtualization. The lightweight virtualization for Linux running very smoothly. So this is the Linux with the OpenEuler. The developer is the Huawei Terminal Company. So it's high chance that it is Huawei's parent company or Huawei related company to develop this app. So it's kind of native one, I think. So just as usual, just open the terminal. Before, it's the high shell only for the Huawei native one. But now you can see here with the plus symbol, just click it, you can see the high shell and the OpenEuler. Before, the OpenEuler was blank, so you couldn't click it. So now you can click it. So now is the OpenEuler Linux now I'm using. So I type new fetch, the fast fetch to check out the version of the Linux. So now it shows it. It is the OpenEuler 24.03 and it is the Linux 6.6.0 and the virtual CPU dummy word here, the virtual CPU and the GPU Mesa LLVM pipe. So all the things are the virtual one. I made it 16 GB RAM and with the 500 gig for the disk. So everything you can have it. You can type sudo. The running is like OpenEuler is like running RPM, Fedora, those kind of things. So you can use DNF update. So to update the repository, yeah, as normal Linux upgrading. Can also upgrade it. So sudo yum also because it's like Fedora update also working, right? So you can sudo DNF search the application you want. It's like Python 3. So you search all the application out. So sudo dnf install Python 3. So already installed. How about Python? Yeah, try to install say normal Linux. So now it's very great, this computer. The Huawei HarmonyOS PC now running Linux. And sooner or later there will be more something integrated into this PC. Now you have Linux and having 左一通. This 左一通 is the Android one, can run the APK, and with the also the 看到是 VM running Windows, so Windows, Android APK, and also Linux now 3 combined together, 3 OS, 3 different OSs combined together. So I think it's very great. And but the Linux one, there is no GUI GUI, so that you cannot open the GUI applications, just some kind of command line applications only. So that will be the problem, but I think it's okay, acceptable. And sooner or later, I hope they can add the GUI interface inside it, so that will be very great. Okay. While we are downloading it, I demonstrate for the GUI. There is no GUI, so that you I have downloaded the gparted, so that you can try the gparted to see whether it can be called gparted. This arrangement application, so you can see cannot open display because there was no GUI. It cannot open the GUI stuff. So say other apps also cannot call the GUI, just the command line. So that's the problem, but it can be the, I think it's the great start, great initiative. Sooner or later they will add the, I think the will add the GUI as like the WSL Windows WSL, so that can crawl the Linux application on the GUI on the Windows desktop, or here's like this similar concepts. I think they will have this later. We don't need to worry. Oh, Python already installed, so that you can type Python. Yeah, working Python. So a equals to 5, print a. Yeah, working Python. I have just installed, so just like normal Linux, and yeah, this one. So the app, yeah, you download it at the app gallery. For the new trial, new application here, so you can find this kind of app. So this one, 融合开发引擎, so that you can adjust the 16 gig RAM. The RAM you can adjust to 4, 6. I adjust to 16 gig, which is the maximum RAM, because this PC having 32 gig RAM. So half of it I think is okay, and the maximum CPU 7 cores. I think it's okay because this computer having a lot of core. Sooner or later we'll check it. And NAT network address translation with an independent IP address, so that you won't mess up with this latest PC's address. So 512 gig map for the memory. So for the disk memory, this is what I'm using. So you can have so it is already, you can turn it off, you can turn it on. So already open the terminal here, right? And it can be shared with this kind of location, so that you can put the file here, and then the HarmonyOS can get the file there. Let me try it. Okay. So the path is Let me open the path and try it. The mount. CD. NT. CD. Linux. Share. LS. Nothing. So I create a test for me to try. Sudo test on OpenEuler and then save it. Save it. I forgot the command. Quit. Not quit. QW. Lower detail on QW. Quit. Yeah. So go back to the desktop. 融合开发引擎, which is the allow Linux to visit our directory. So I already created on the desktop 融合开发引擎 here. So open. Nothing, because maybe I didn't save. Yeah, didn't save. So maybe I just create a folder. Make test. Make directory, I think. Make dir. Yeah. ls. Yeah, a test folder. So I go back. Yeah, you can see a test folder here. Right, I create test file here. A HarmonyOS PC test. Okay, save it here and go to the OLA ls inside the test ls. Yeah, you can see here sudo view dot a.txt HarmonyOS PC. So that is the one I'm talking about, which is successful, and highly recommend you to download it and try the Linux on the HarmonyOS PC, so that this kind of PC is very workable now, having Code IDE and also the Huawei developing tools, DevEcho Studio. So I think it's very great. So as said, having 10 cores and 20 cores hyperthreading, so it's pretty enough for me to assign the 7 cores here, still having 13 core for the HarmonyOS natively using. So it's great.